couple of people in our studios. We're not here alone. Normally it's usually 12 of us. I mean, ride or die. But today, we have people. I mean, I like the first name when he called his name. I was like, okay.
When I heard it, I was like, that's part of what we need on the show. I mean, it's vital for a reason.
Okay, so people, if you're a fashion lover, and even if you're not a fashion lover, you really want to keep it locked on 88.7 FM right here, because we have some people in the studio. Yes, we have people from the Ibadan Bridal Fashion Week here. Yes, and they're here. I mean, they have something cooking for us. They have a lot in the back for us, and that's what they're here to talk about. So, first of all, I mean, Ginger, that's your name.
Yeah.
I had to say that name. We have Ginger and Shola in the studio with us, and they are the team from the
Ibadan Bridal Fashion Week. So welcome to the show.
Welcome on board, guys. I mean, I'm not even seeing the fashion thing going on in your faces.
It's true, like they said, just keep
I wanted to see glitters. Where are the glitters?
Okay, well, when it comes to fashion, it all depends on how you want to tell your story.
Right.
So you can choose to tell it in a luxury way or in a conservative
Shola
way.
2020.
Yeah.
Facts.
So it depends on how you want to tell your story.
Okay, so what story are you telling us today?
Today, well, just keeping it simple. You know?
Life is not that hard.
Yeah, keeping it simple.
Ginger, what story are you telling us today?
Yeah, no guess that.
I mean, I like your hair. It's popping.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, first of all, so like when I heard about the Bridal Fashion Week, I mean, I'm all feminism and stuff. I had to ask, why bridal? I mean, it doesn't take a woman only to get married. So what happened to males?
Yeah, okay.
What happened to groom?
You know, people have that perspective. When you hear about bridal, you only think of the lady, and it's happening in our society. When you hear somebody's getting married, everybody's focus is on the lady.
Yeah.
Okay. So what for us is not really like that. That's the theme of the event. But when it comes to bridal fashion weekend, it talks about the wedding dress, talks about the wedding gown, talks about the suit, talks about the owambe, the actual K, the actual B. So everything that has to do with wedding, that is what it represents. So the bridal is just a twist to it, because people are more attracted from the angle of the ladies than the guys. So you have to sell that more. So that's what's going on.
So give us a download, Remy.
Okay then, so before you guys came on air, we literally checked out the Ibadan Bridal Fashion Week to see how far you guys have gone and what you've been doing so far. But a quick question: what first of all brought about the idea of the Ibadan Bridal Fashion Week?
Yeah, okay. We have a brand called Arcade, which is more like a mother brand to Ibadan Bridal Fashion Weekend. And what we do usually is to organize fashion events and for people in the city of Ibadan, for fashion houses, and also we have our own personal annual events we organize. Which one is Ibadan Bridal Fashion Weekend, and the other one is Arcade Fashion Weekend. So our vision is mainly to create a platform for emerging designers, because Ibadan IBCT has a lot of designers from every angle. You go to Akobo, it's a different industry. Go to Akpete, it's a different industry. Go to Challenge, a different industry. Go to Apata, it's a different industry. So, and we have people in this locality that are sewing clothes, and hardly will you see them have a platform to come together and sell together. So what we do is to create a platform for them where they can come, they can network, they can exhibit, and they can showcase their designs. Like I said earlier, everybody has a story to tell. The clothes you are wearing is because somebody thought about it and then put it into action. This is how I want my design to look like, and that's why you see almost every brand, Versace, doing their own thing, because they want to tell the story in a different way. So what we are doing is to create a platform for designers to come and leverage on, and from there they get more exposure, they are more exposed, and they can network and meet the right people that want to approach or that want to patronize their brand. So the idea came about, we had our first event then, Arcade Fashion Show, and we're like, okay, we have to bring something new that will upgrade the fashion industry in Ibadan, because in every city there's an industry, whether you know it or not. There's an industry, but the best thing we can do is to grow those industry intentionally. And if you want to grow the fashion industry intentionally, you have to organize fashion events, exhibitions for every festive period, even every month. Just pull up an exhibition, people come there, people make money, people make sales. That's what builds an industry. Where there is money, the industry will be established. I can tell you that.
So I can see that for this year, the Fashion Week this year is holding from June 25th to 27th. Now, when did all this start? Was it 2020, 2019?
Okay, the first edition was 2019, which was amazing at the Palms Mall in Ibadan. That was the first edition. We had a lot of great people in our midst. We had Shola Ibade came down from Lagos, who is also the producer of a particular bank show, which I won't love to mention for advert reasons. And also we had Fashion Mind is in Ibadan here. He's an household name. He has been in the industry for about 25 years. He has costumed over 6,000 brides so far in his archive. So these people know what the industry is saying. So we were around, and then it was a 2-day event. We had a master class and also the runway where we attach models to the designers to showcase on the runway. So it started in 2019 and 2020. We had it last year after COVID-19 and after the NSAS pandemic. Because people were...
Speaking of last year, how did it go? We know that COVID-19 did its toll. NSAS had its thing also, and we know it affected a lot of industries, music, all of that. So how did it happen? How did that affect you?
Yeah, okay. For us, the event should have come up by June, which is our annual date, but we have to move it to October because I think the pandemic stopped around September or something, and then the NSAS kick off immediately till October. So for us, what happened was that, like I said earlier, it's an industry and it's our passion. It's not really about what we want to benefit from it. People are hungry for the platform. So people kept calling, okay, is this not going to come up? People say, are you sure? I said, we are going to have it. And if you look at the videos, the turn up was amazing. It was massive. Wow. So because people are hungry, everybody is involved in fashion, whether you like it or not, admit it or not. Either you are wearing the thrift, the Okirika, you are wearing the luxury one, you are wearing the average clothes. So far, you are wearing clothes, you are all fashionable, no matter what clothes you are wearing. So people were hungry for it, and then people came out all out just to come and enjoy themselves. They had fun. It was an experience to behold, I can tell you that.
Okay, so we're going to take a pause here. That's from last year. When we return, we're going back to this year. We'll be right back.
Yeah.
Ginger, why not?